Namaste. Om Shakti, welcome. Today we are going to be sharing a 30-minute Anahata Chakra Kriya practice. And to begin, I'll read a quick reading from Swamiji, the book Kundalini Tantra, and the first opening paragraph on the chapter for Anahata Chakra. In Kundalini Yoga, Anahata Chakra is a center of great importance. This is because although awakening from Manipura is constant, Kundalini has to remain in Anahata for quite a long time. It is said that in this present age, the consciousness of mankind is passing through a phase of Anahata. This means that in many people, Anahata has started to function. However, there is a difference between functioning and awakening. In most people, Anahata is not completely active, but it functions slightly. Muladhara, on the other hand, is very active and almost awake in the majority of people today. The word Anahata means unstruck or unbeaten. This center is known as such because of its relationship with the heart, which throbs, beats, or vibrates to a constant unbroken rhythm. It is said in many of the scriptures that there is a sound which is non-physical and non-empirical, which is transcendental in nature, and the sound is endless and unbroken in the same way that the heart beats faithfully and consciously from before birth up until death. And very briefly, the location of Anahata is situated in the spinal column, or the inner wall, directly behind the center of the chest. Become aware of this location as it will be a part of our first practice, feeling physically within the body where the Anahata Chakra resides. To begin, come into a comfortable seated position, shoulders straight. The spine is straight, shoulders relax down away from the ears, and gently close the eyes down. Begin to feel the natural flow of your breath as you breathe in and out through the nose. As the air is the element of the body that Anahata Chakra, the heart chakra, governs, begin to tune in to the movement of air through your breath as the body remains still. And when you're ready, bring your hands together at heart center, thumbs pressing into the chest, and set an intention for today's practice. The theme of this week is dissolving the wall, the barrier that we've built with our hearts. Out of survival, things in our daily life that we face, challenges, make us need to put up barriers to protect ourselves. But these barriers, when left, they also inhibit us from experiencing the natural love from within and even receiving from the outside. As we gently dissolve these barriers, we come closer to our natural state of being, a state of love, a state of being able to both give and receive love without the burden of attachment. Mentally to yourself, state your intention now. And together, we'll tune in with the chant of one Om, followed by the Guru mantra, bowing down to lineage of great gurus and masters that brought us this sacred practice. Inhale to begin. Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Rub the palms together. Place them over the eyes. Inhale. And rub the head, neck, shoulders, and bow forward. Namaste. We're going to start out this practice with Anahata Shuddhi. For this practice, bring the thumb over the index finger. Thumb over the index finger. For Vayu Mudra, connecting to the air element within the body. Eyes are closed, spine is straight. And from here, as you inhale, visualize breath pulling from the spine, where the back of the chest is, behind the heart, to the front of the chest. And as you exhale, visualize energy and the breath being pulled to the back of the chest and spine again. Inhale, energy from the spine to the front of the chest. Exhale, energy coming to the back of the spine. With every inhalation and exhalation, hear the sound Om. You can also engage Ujjayi Pranayama, ocean breeze sound, to further induce a meditative state, hearing the mantra Om through the sound of your breath. Continue. Last breath here. Now take a full body breath in, deep inhale. Root lock, third eye hold, visualizing prana shooting up to the center of the heart. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently exhale, release. Stay in a seated meditation for a moment. And now, we'll begin a pranayama practice. Hands are going to come in front of you, arms straight, about 5 inches apart, the hands from each other. We'll inhale through the nose as we open the arms up and lift our gaze up as well, chin towards the ceiling. From here, squeezing the shoulder blades together, begin 10 shots of Kapalbhati Pranayama, forceful exhalation, passive inhalation through the nose as you strike the belly in with every exhale. It'll look like this. Deep inhale, exhale through a mouth. As you're exhaling, hands come back and the head comes back into original position. Again, inhale through the nose, arms open. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the gaze and chin up towards the ceiling. 10 shots, Kapalbhati Pranayama. Deep inhale. Exhale through Om mouth. Creating that ah sound. Continuing this way at your own pace, eyes closed, drawn up to third eye. Awareness at the center of the heart. Begin. Last one. Relax the hands down, palms facing up on the knees. And from here, we'll come into Parvatasana, downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other, loosening up the back of the hamstrings, back of the legs. Eyes closed, continue focusing on your breath. And now, bring the right foot in between the front of the hands, back knee drops down. Hands come together, inhale, rise, arching the spine, lift the gaze up. Hold here for a few seconds, feeling prana press into the center of the chest here. And then slowly exhale, hands coming down, bringing yourself back into Parvatasana, downward facing dog. Same practice, opposite leg. Left foot comes in between front of the hands, back knee drops down. Palms together, inhale, lift your gaze, lift the arms up. Hold. Exhale, fold. Continue inhaling, rising. Hold. Exhale, folding. Switch. Last 3. Two. Last one. And exhale, coming into child's pose, balasana for a moment. Hips relax down onto the heels, knees slightly apart, arms extended out in front of you, forehead to the mat. Breathe naturally here, settling your body into child's pose. And from here, we're going to glide forward, inhale, rise into puppy pose. Inhale, lift the hips to be stacked directly over the knees. Forehead to the mat, pressing the chest into the ground. Feel a deep stretch here in the back of the shoulders and the Anahata Chakra. Hold on inner breath retention, channeling prana in the opening here in the back of the chest. And then when you need to exhale, simply coming back, hips back down to the heels, then neutral child's pose. Again, repeat, inhale, glide forward. Hold on inner breath retention. Exhale, relax. Hips back down. Continue at your own pace. Last one. And then we're going to rise onto the knees. Knees are going to be hips width distance apart. Coming into camel pose. You can grab onto the feet if flexibility allows, or you can press your hands into the lower back. Coming into position, eyes are closed, drawn up to third eye. Begin Kapalbhati Pranayama, breath of fire, forceful exhalation, striking the navel down, passive inhalation. Begin. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale. Hold. Exhale, release. Slowly coming out of the position. One hand to the hip, and then the other. Sitting onto the knees. Coming into a seated, meditative position. From here, we have 2 options for mudras. Hands can be in Vayu Mudra like we did before. Very simply the thumb over the index finger. Or we can come into Abhaya Hridaya Mudra, crossing the arms over. Interlace the index finger. Interlace the middle finger. Interlace the pinky finger. The ring and thumb tips come to touch in front of the chest. And if that's too difficult, for now, Vayu Mudra, thumb over, index is fine. Coming into position. Eyes are straight. The eyes are closed, spine is straight. Begin to feel the center of your heart. And together we will begin chanting the Bija mantra for Anahata. Yam, Y-A-M. Eyes are closed, drawn up to third eye. It'll sound like this. Yam. Take a deep inhale to begin. Yam, 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 yam. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Deep inhale. Root lock, third eye hold. Gently exhale and release. Observe any shifts for a moment. And when you're ready, come lying onto your back for Shavasana. We have a sound bath as well that we will offer. The heels pointed in, the toes pointed out, arms alongside the body but not touching as the palms face upward. Surrender your body completely to the ground. All efforts cease here. Feel the vibration of the singing bowl permeate each and every cell of your body. Shavasana. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your knees into your chest and rock yourself down onto one side into fetal position. Eyes remaining closed, use the top hand to press yourself up seated. Together we'll meet with our hands at heart center. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. How blessed we are to have access to this practice in shared space, to tread the path of Kriya together. We'll tune out with the chant of one Om, followed by 3 Shantis. Peace, peace, peace. Inhale to begin. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub the palms together. Place them over the eyes. Inhale. Rub the head, neck, shoulders. Bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I love working with Anahata Chakra. It is just such a freeing, such an uplifting and unbounding energy center. There's so much peace and so much bliss right here within our hearts. Have a great day. Jai Ma Shakti.